So was Officer, oh yeah, he's still here, okay.
So Corporal Bennett is here.
Tamika, are you here?
I'm here. I'm looking at Antonio Lamar Davis. I just want to give me 1 second.
Ross says unregistered, no insurance and improper equipment.
Yeah, Mr. Roque, I gotta wait for that file to come to me.
Okay.
Yep. So Corporal Bennett.
Yes, Your Honor.
He has a valid license, and let's see. Prohibited turn in Detroit on 9/22/22. And you've got him on southbound Evergreen at 26 to 30.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty fast. 56 and a 30.
Yes,
yeah. This is Antonio Lamar Davis.
One more sheet.
So, I'll cut it in half. So what 6 to 10 speed?
That's fine with me.
Okay, thank you, Corporal. And then Miss Soroki, I'll dismiss the balance.
Well, I'm not, where is he on the docket? I'm not seeing him. Oh,
Antonio Davis.
yeah.
I
I
know.
must be missing a page. Oh, he's, okay, I see him. All right, so I'm sorry, say that again.
6 to 10 speed. He's going a little too fast on Evergreen.
What else?
And then dismissal of the rest.
Okay. You want me to talk to him, Judge, or you want to go with the cases we got?
I can do,
Okay, let's do these and then hopefully Ms. Horn will have a couple more ready.
okay. Are we ready on Ms. Danbridge?
Ready, Your Honor.
People versus this is People versus Sharon or Danbridge, ticket number Z808744, count 1, operating with a high blood alcohol content. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Officer Perry.
Sharon Dandridge.
Okay, Officer Perry, want to unmute yourself, state your name? Never mind, go ahead, Mr. Roque.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, behalf of Ms. Dandridge, today is the date and time set for trial. The people made a recommendation. They would accept a no contest plea and my client would plead to the 4-point reduced operating while visibly impaired.
All right, Ms. Dandridge, raise your right hand. Do you swear or to tell the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down, Corporal Bennett. We're gonna mute you because you were a little loud. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Soroki, in private about your case and your rights. Ms. Dandridge, you've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Soroki, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
I really can't hardly hear you. What you say?
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of July 24th, 2022. On that date and time, were you at or near Miracles, 3606 Miracles Boulevard in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Were you driving a 2013 Chevrolet vehicle?
yes,
Were you operating that vehicle with a high?
Your Honor, it's gonna be a no contest plea, so I would stipulate.
That's right, I'm sorry. Let me strike that. You do understand that by taking a no contest plea, that the court will treat it the same as if you made admissions?
yes.
And Ms. Soroki, the basis for the no contest plea is?
Civil liability, Your Honor.
All right, so with that, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, the court will accept the stipulation. The no contest plea will amend this to operating while visibly impaired. We will set a sentencing date for April 12th at 8:35. Do you have a pen and paper, Ms. Dandridge?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the number to probation. You call them to set up the pre-sentence report. That number is 313
313
965
965
3141.
3141. And that's to set up what?
You're gonna have to do a pre-sentence report, which is like an evaluation where you'll answer some questions. They'll kind of learn a little bit more about you to come up with recommendations as to what is going to be ordered in regards to this charge. So it'll likely be probation, and then they'll order probably some other services.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
What about my license?
So her license is suspended for not taking care of the warrant right away. She's gonna have to go to Secretary of State and see. Because
Well, they sent a letter. I told you they sent a letter saying that it was sent in, it wasn't sent in at the 14 days. So they're due to stay suspended, I'm guessing, to August.
you're gonna have to figure it out with the Secretary of State, because we
Well,
don't
you
know
told me
that.
I would get a restricted license.
I said that with the reduced plea, it offers a restricted license. You had to check with the Secretary of State to see about your suspension.
I'm talking about the reduced license. How will I get that?
Ms. Dandridge, you gotta talk to the Secretary of State. If you have questions about your license, we're dealing with tickets. So any questions about your license, you should contact the Secretary of State regarding if you can get your.
Well, even though that's why they were suspended because of the ticket, I don't know. I've never done this before. That's why I'm asking. You know, I had mailed in a request, and they just said it was suspended due to this ticket.
Right. No, you're free to ask questions, but we're just telling you, you would get your best answers from the Secretary of State.
Okay, I thought she told me that they will automatically give me a restricted license.
I did not say that. I said that when they'll probably lift the suspension when you resolve this case.
Okay, so
Then they may give you the restricted at that point. I told you, I can't predict what the Secretary of State does. I'm not their knowledge bank.
I know, but you said that they would probably do that. So what I got to do is call this number and do the classes first. I'm sorry if you're annoyed, but I don't know.
No,
I've
you have to
never
go to
done
the
that.
Secretary of State. That's two different things. Your license is being handled by the Secretary of State. The court's going to report that you cleared up that ticket, so you'll no longer have the suspension.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
The new case you pled to allows you to have a restricted license.
Okay,
If they'll start kick your restricted license, then you have to talk to the Secretary of State. Now, the other classes and things are independent of that. That's the probation terms for this court.
okay. I
Okay?
just need to know because I've never, like I said, been through this before. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Now, this number is to the, would you just call it and tell them what?
You call the number and you, I guess, let them know that you're setting up your pre-sentence or substance abuse evaluation.
Okay,
That You have a sentencing date of April 12th. I mean, I'm sure they'll ask you questions. You just pled to operating while visibly impaired, and your sentencing date is April 12th.
Okay,
And
I'm
you're-
just writing it down. Okay.
I believe, is it visibly? Did we do visibly? Okay.
All right, so you're all set. Ms. Gaten Robinson, I got an offer for Camilla Daniels.
So that's it. I can leave.
Yes,
Yes.
Your Honor, I can
Okay.
take that offer. She may have stepped into another hearing.
Oh, okay. It's a plea to fail to display an improper plates, dismiss 4 tickets.
Okay, do you have any other ones?
Antonio Davis. Plea to speeding 6 to 10. Dismiss 3 other tickets.
Antonio Davis. Okay, 6 to 10. Okay, all right, let me do those.
Bennett's case. And I got, you want
It's
more?
still,
Got
it's still leaves out.
Rutledge. We can bring out Rutledge. That's a dismissal.
And Officer Haupt, are you there?
Whatever happened to Rutledge? She was here.
Officer Haupt? Mr. Roki, is he in there?
No, the only officer I see is Officer Dodd.
What happened to Hawk? He might have stepped out.
Okay,
Because I know he had been in.
okay, so I'll just write it.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here's Hawk.
Officer Haupt,
Yes.
so you've got Donzel Dean. How was this stop? He was doing 70 and a 35 on Gratiot at Eastburn.
He was a little agitated with the stop.
He just came in.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he doesn't have a cycle endorsement. He's driving a 3-wheeler.
So we doing 70 and a 35 and a 3-wheeler in the city limits on Gratiot. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Thank you.
he also had lights on his bike, changing colors between green, red, and blue.
That's distracting.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
So I'll just cut it in half on his speed.
If she comes back, we'll do you, Mr. Rogers.
okay.
Unless Ms. Gay Robinson is available. If you're there, she might be. I don't know what happened to Rutledge. She disappeared.
Hello.
Yes, just hold on, Ms. Daniel.
Okay.
This woman. Ma'am, on the iPhone, can you tell us your name, please?
Blanca Ramos.
Ramos, R-A-M-O-S?
Yes.
Ms. Ramos, you don't have
Ye-
any matters that are open. Is your middle name Estella?
Yes.
Yeah, all your matters are closed out.
So what I had to do?
You don't have to do anything. You do have some civil infractions you need to pay,
Uh-huh.
but you don't have anything.
Okay. So I only had to go and pay my restatement for my license?
No, you don't have to pay anything. It looks like they owe you money. But, no, you don't have to do anything, ma'am.
Okay.
Overdue payment statement sent. I mean, yeah, you don't have to do anything. I see, you don't have to do anything.
So can you say, can I get any paperwork to prove in the Secretary of State to clear my license? Because I receive a paper, then I have a suspended license for that ticket.
So you can go to the 36th District Court website and look up your name, and you should be able to print this out.
Okay, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
I looked at my name too, just to make sure.
Your Honor?
Yeah, was that Ms. Gay Robinson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Did Ms. Horn email us offers or were we just
Yeah,
all
who you need
verbally?
to offer on? No, she didn't email them to you. Who you need to offer on, Ms. Gay Robinson?
Phyllis, I did a couple. I did the ones that were ready.
Okay, thank you.
To them. So we only got a couple people left and
Yeah.
Ms.
so
Warren
I-
told me that she needed to look at Anthony Ross. And then I'm waiting on an offer for William Reed. So that's everybody in the breakout rooms.
I don't recall Ross. I got a Miss Daniels when you guys were talking about Ross, but I don't recall if Ross got done.
I think that he might, well, let me just see. Yeah, so he's back there, right? He's here. We have
Yeah,
him.
with Officer Dodd, I haven't seen that file.
we have Rest Press and Donzel Dean in the waiting room. Are you ready on Rest Press, Ms. Gaten Robinson? Because he's been waiting a while.
Yes, Your Honor. He's pleaded the failure to display.
What about Donzel Dean? Oh, did you come up with an offer?
I did, Your Honor.
Dean, we didn't get an offer.
Dean is, what'd you say?
What's the offer for Dean?
I believe Dean is 6 to 10 over on that 31 miles per hour plus. And improper plates on the improper usage of emergency lights. And
He's in the waiting room. You want me to put him into a breakout room or just bring him out?
That's fine. You can put him in so I can explain to him the two offers. So my understanding is 6 to 10 over and an improper plates.
Yep, for those emergency lights, because I hadn't seen that ticket, I don't think ever. But the officer said he had flashing red, green, and something lights on his three-wheeler. But so I just amended it to improper plate since it's a misdemeanor too.
So,
Okay.
okay, you're gonna do that. And what about William Reed? So can't you just give him open alcohol?
Yes, yeah, and I confirmed with the officer.
Okay, let me tell him, and that should be everybody if Phyllis handles the other one. Let me see.
Mr. Dean, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room.
What-
Ms. Gaten Robinson's gonna meet you there and talk to you.
What about
And-
Anthony Ross? What'd you say?
I haven't seen the file, I don't know, yeah,
We're looking now. This is a trial.
that's with Officer Dobb, I believe.
Yeah. This is I don't know, we could put out this, you got the file.
For which one? I thought we're.
I'm not bad. Not bad.
All right, got it. And can we bring the Officer Dodd out on that one? Cause I didn't get you. Is he still there? He been hanging in there.
He's out.
Okay, Officer Dodd.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've got Anthony Ross. We'll say you on improper plates for count one. So I know he's got the no insurance and the tinted windows or improper equipment. And so this is the city attorney, city prosecutor. I was gonna offer improper plates for the unregistered untitled.
I would be okay with that.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for your patience too. I know it's hard to sit in that room.
No problem. Thank you. Am I still going to be needed or because I have another court at 12?
I'm about to pop in and talk to Mr. Ross. Your Honor, can you tell me what breakout room Mr. Ross is in and Mr. Dean are in?
Ross is in 29.
Okay, officer, just hang in there, just about 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
hopefully.
five-
Okay.
Office and Mr. Dean is in what room?
Mr. Dean is in, oh, I put him in 5. You're breaking up,
For
Ms.
Mr.
Gay.
Dean. For Mr. Dean, what room is he in?
5.
Okay, I'm going to both of those rooms. First though, one moment.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, this. Mr. Clerk, no. I have to, what I have tomorrow on Friday's docket. Please, then that way I can see what's going on.
Could you make 2 copies? Give me one.
Thank you. Across the line. Look, like, yay, good for you.
Right.
You get a participation award.
All right, you ready, Ms. Soroki?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
This court back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. My question session, no reading, talking, reading, smoking, driving. When your name is called, please give your report and undivided to the court. Good morning, Your
All
Honor.
right, good morning, Mr. Petway.
Ms. Daniels, could you come into the camera?
This is Ms. Daniels, coming to the camera. This is the people versus Michael Rogers, ticket number 227504669, count 1, disregard of signal red or amber, and count 2. Drove while license not valid or improper. Morning, please say your names for the record.
Michael Rogers.
Your Honor, Pauline Strogan, we have Mr. Rogers.
All right, there's the offer of blockade.
Mike-
Go ahead.
My client's going to accept that, Your Honor. I plead, I would stipulate the basis of the complaint as a factual basis.
Stipulate proper cause, that's count 2.
So stipulated.
Dismiss without prejudice. The court will amend count 1 to blockading. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $175 fine. Mr. Rogers, can you have that fine paid by March 1st? Because this is civil infraction, you have 14 days to pay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're all set. Did you have any questions, sir?
Do I just go down to 36th District Court and pay it, right?
You can, if that's what you want to do. You can do it online as well, or you can do it on DivDat, which is a kiosk where you can download the app where you can call.
I'll go down to 36th District, 175.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, let's do Antonio. Which one is Officer Dodd? Antonio. Davis?
He's on Ross Anthony, that's not ready yet.
Yep, he's on Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross is accepting his offer
Oh, okay.
to plead to the improper plates.
All right, this is the people versus Anthony Ross, ticket number P1386887, count 1, driver registered or entitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, tenant windows. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Officer Dodd.
Police Officer Christopher Dodd.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Ross. Mr. Ross, please state your name for the record.
Anthony Ross.
Your Honor, Mr. Ross has been made an offer to plead to the amended charge of improper plates, and the other original matters will be dismissed. He'd like to take advantage of that.
Is it proper place on count 1 or 2?
Let me take a look.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Ross. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Can you put your hand down? You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Ms. Gayton Robinson, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything about it in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes, ma'am.
pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to September 4, 2022 at 2:31 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Helen and Kercheval in the city of Detroit? Did you hear me, Mr. Ross? On September 4th, 2022 at 2:31 p.m., were you at Helen and Kercheval in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2005 Lincoln vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that vehicle unregistered or untitled?
Yes, ma'am.
You're satisfied, Ms. Gayton Robinson?
I am satisfied.
Court counsel is satisfied, will amend the count to, will amend that charge to improper place. You stipulate proper cause as to counts 2 and 3 to be dismissed. I believe.
So stipulated.
Okay, it's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a fine of $200. Can you have that fine paid by March 17th?
March 17th. Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions, sir?
No.
You're all set. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, where is, you're all set, Mr. Dodd.
Thank you.
Officer Dodd, you're all set, sir. Thank you, officer. All right, let me do Antonio Davis, Corporal Bennett. This is the people versus Antonio Davis. Ticket number, is he out? Yeah.
Everybody's out, so.
Okay, P1387895, count 1, 26 to 30 miles per hour over posted speed, count 2, expired plates, and ticket number P1387897, count 1, improper plates, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please state your names for the record.
Antonio Davis. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Corporal Bennett, you want to say your name?
Antonio Davis.
We got you. Corporal Bennett. You're muted, Corporal Bennett. Can you hear me? Unmute yourself and say your name, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Davis.
All right, Robert. Speeding 6 to 10.
That's correct, Your Honor. He's going to avail himself of that recommendation.
All right, we stipulate to the face of the ticket.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Count 1 is amended to 6 to 10. You stipulate the cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
They're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There is a fine of $135 because it's a civil infraction. You have 14 days to pay it. Can you have this civil infraction paid by March 1st?
Yeah, I think, Your Honor.
All right. Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
You are all set. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
You too. Thank you, Corporal Bennett.
Thank you, Corporal.
Have a good day, counselors.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
All right. What other officers do we have?
We have Mr. Dean and Mr. Repress and
I think we got Halt. Is he still?
Okay.
no, everybody, breakout rooms are empty.
All right. This is the people versus I think William Reed. Ticket number SP 1364085, count 1, disregard signal red or amber. And ticket number SP 1364147, count 1, driving register or count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Yes.
Officer,
Go ahead, Sergeant
Sergeant-
Carr.
Bar badge S200, Detroit Police Department.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, PF of William Reed. Mr. Reed, can you state your name?
William Reed.
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation to my client. He would plead the amended charge to open alcohol passenger, and the other matters are being dismissed.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Reed. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Roki, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
Pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Only that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Direct your attention to July 29, 2022 at 10:06 a.m. on that date and time where you at near Finkel and Ardmore in the city of Detroit,
Yes.
driving a 2010 Chevrolet vehicle.
Yes.
Did you have open alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes.
Satisfied, Ms. Soroki?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied factual basis to accept the admission and amend the count to open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. You stipulate proper cause as the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. The fine paid by March 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions, sir?
No, ma'am.
Are all set. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You have a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you. All right, this is the people versus.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Donzel Dean, ticket number SP 1386777. 31 miles per hour over posted speed. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, improper use of or unauthorized emergency lights. And ticket number P 1386793. Count 1, drove without cycle endorsement / no moped license. Good morning. Please say your name for the record.
Bill Dean.
Okay, Officer Hawk, can you say your name, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Police Officer Nicholas Haupt, badge 1789, Detroit Police Department.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Donzel Dean, the people made a recommendation to my client. He's going to avail himself of that.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr. Dean. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, put your hand down. You will have an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yeah.
Has anyone, are you saying yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Direct your attention to the date of September 2nd, 2022 at 8:57 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Gratiot and Eastburn in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2020, what's the C8NA? What kind of vehicle were you driving?
Can-Am Spider.
Okay, you drive that kind of vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you driving without a cycle endorsement or moped license?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right, I'm sorry. The court will accept that admission and will amend that to improper place. Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket number ending in 775? If I may. Go ahead.
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city. I think with the the improper place I amended were the lights. Might be the lights. Corporal, Officer Hobbs mentioned that there were some.
Oh, it was, I see.
Yep.
I
And so,
see, I see. So did you have improper use of or unauthorized emergency lights?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that is amended to improper place.
thank you. Your
And
Honor.
then as to count one, do you stipulate to the face of the ticket?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
That is amended to speeding 6 to 10, and you stipulate to probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
All right, they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So there is a fine of $135 for the civil infraction. And then there's a $200 fine for the misdemeanor. Now, normally for civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay it, but it gets kind of confusing when you have to pay 2 fines. So what I'll do is because there's gonna be a $200 fine for the misdemeanor, so I'll give you till March 17th to pay the entire $335.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so you're all set, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you, Officer Hall.
Thank you, Ernie. You have a good day.
Okay, thank you, officer.
Bye, Ms. Horn.
Yep.
This is People versus Sheldon Robertson, ticket number SP 371103, count 1, drove while license suspended. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Your Honor, Mr. Robinson.
Say your name one more time, Mr. Robertson.
Sheldon Robertson.
Your Honor, the people have made a recommendation to fail display of veiled license. My client's waiving his rights, asking the court to adopt it.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Robertson. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Soroki in private about your case and your rights.
Yeah.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty. I'll put it out.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of March 18th, 2015. At 3:30 p.m. on that date and time, you act near Hubble and Clarita in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
You driving a 2008 Chevrolet vehicle,
Yes.
and were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
You're satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, before it's also satisfied, the factual basis will accept the admission. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Can you have that fine paid by March 17th?
Yes, I can have it paid tomorrow.
All right, well. You have any questions, sir?
No.
You are all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, this is the People versus Camilla Daniels. Ticket number 2049467, count 1, driver license never acquired. Ticket number SP 949122, count 1, drove by license not valid or proper license. Count 2, driving register or entitled vehicle. Count 3, improper plate. Ticket number SP 130428, count 1, drove by license not valid or proper license. And count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Ms. Daniels.
Say your name is
Camila Daniels.
Your Honor, the people made a recommendation. Ms. Daniels would admit a failed display, an improper plate, and all the other matters would be dismissed. She's waiving her rights.
Raise your right hand, Ms. Daniels. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Roki, in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of January 20th, 2022 at 10:58 a.m. On that date and time, were you at near Burt Road in Fullerton in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2018 Jeep vehicle?
Yes.
Did you not have insurance on that vehicle?
No.
Satisfied.
Okay. And, were you also driving while your license was not valid or improper?
Yes.
You're satisfied as well, Ms.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court's house will satisfy the factual basis, will accept the admission and will amend the counts to improper plates and fail to display. You stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
All right, they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. All right, there's gonna be a $300 fine. I'll waive the fine for the improper plates. It'll be a fine on the fail to display. Can you have it paid by March 17th?
March 17th.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You need more time?
No, you said 300?
Yes.
Yes, I will have it.
Okay. All right, did you have any questions?
No.
You,
You're all set. Good luck to you.
Ms. Daniels, don't forget what I talked about.
Okay.
Standards is calling. All right, this is the People versus Lamar Arrest Press. Ticket arrest P1241255, count 1, driver license suspended, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Good afternoon. Please say your name, sweetheart.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Rest. Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Respress. Can you please state your name for the record?
Lamar Respress.
Your Honor, he's been made an offer to plead to 1 count of failure to display. He'd like to take advantage of that.
All right, raise your right hand, Mr.
The other
Respress.
original matters will be dismissed.
Raise your right hand, Mr. Respress. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial.
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea.
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to August 24, 2021 at 1:49 p.m. on the date and time where you at near Rutherford and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
You driving while your license was, were you driving a 2018 Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And was your license, were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Ms. Gayton Robinson?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission. You stipulate the probable cause as to count 2 to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Mr. Respress, can you have that fine paid by March 17th?
Yes.
Any questions, sir?
No.
You are all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, so Rutledge was here, but I think they logged off or got disconnected. The recommendation is to dismiss. You guys want to just?
Your Honor, I would ask that the court allow me to waive my client's appearance as they were present this morning and that the dismissal be entered.
And no objection, Your Honor, from the
Okay.
people.
This is the people versus Wando Rutledge, ticket number P13888284, count one, display of valid operator's license, not on person. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Tamika Horn, appearing on behalf of the people, P70303.
Attorney Phyllis Gaten Robinson, P71733, on behalf of Mr. Rutledge. Your Honor, Mr. Rutledge was present this morning. I'm not sure what technical difficulties he's having that he's not here currently, but there is an offer for a dismissal. We do so stipulate the probable cause. I would ask that you waive my client's appearance.
All right, the court will waive his appearance and will dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.